Hi everyone, it's Rihanna again here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make Hamburger Mii in Tomodachi Living the Dream. Okay, so first of all, when you're adding Mii, you're going to start from scratch and then pick the gender, which is going to be male. For the face, I decided to go for a square face, but then obviously change the mid-tone to about a brown, like a mid-tone brown skin tone. And then what I do afterwards is I remove the hair, because obviously burgers don't really have hair, they're kind of like basically just a burger bun, so that's what I've gone for. And then for the eyebrows, obviously the eyebrows aren't just for the top of the burger, it's more of like to resemble a beef patty, if you guys can get that, if you think you guys can get that correctly. And as you can see, I'm also moving the transition up and down so I can get the burger patty in the right place. So what I recommend doing during this Mii tutorial is make sure to pause in between, just in case you guys are following along with me. As we go into the next section of the video, obviously I'm going to be selecting the little small like round eyes, and I'm going to make them light green, but these are just for the lettuce part of the burger, so the eyes actually assemble the burger part. And as you can see, I've moved in the opposition, so it all goes to the eyes go dark roundish, they kind of go up the eyes a bit further apart, as you can see on the video. And obviously I moved the nose, because obviously burgers don't really have noses, so that's what you can do if you want to. And for the lips, I'm using that as the kind of like the ketchup, or even the tomatoes inside the burger, so kind of the sauce in the burger. So after sorting out the opposition for the mouth, obviously for the opposition to move to do more with the mouth and the eyebrows, you have to kind of move them slightly apart, as you can see on screen. So there's a lot of like moving around like eyebrows and stuff, just to make it so it looks like a burger and such. There's a lot to be done with the opposition parts. I would recommend pausing in between if you can. So after sorting out the opposition, go on to face paint, and this is where I use a stamp to make the burger bun, because it's already given to you. So instead of just doing it manually, you can just use the kind of the sticker instead, just to fill in the, make it so it's like a realistic burger. That's how I did it, by the way. So for the next part, what I can show you is that I use like a shape tool for the cheese underneath the base burger, and also I even clicked on where the lettuce was, and what I did, I pasted it 3 times. So what I recommend you guys doing is obviously pausing in between these clips as quick as you can. So for the height, I've kind of kept it in the middle, but I've made it, so what I've done is I've made him quite tall, but kept him close to where the middle is, the middle point between being slim or the other way around. But then I've typed in his name Hamburger, like so. And obviously his gender is going to be male, of course. And obviously that's all kind of all sorted and everything. And what I've done is I've kind of already made his little birthday, so you guys can see what I've done is I kept it as just 25. I didn't really want to mention like his birth month or anything, and I've also selected what his voice is going to be. But obviously you guys can adjust it to where you want it to be, but obviously it's up to you at the end of the day. So for the personality, what I've done is I've selected like this opposition in front of you, but I recommend pausing in between if you think it's a little bit too quick. But that's why I'm like, I don't mind if you guys are going to be pausing in between and find out how to make him, etc. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this Mii tutorial, as obviously I know you guys are probably wondering how I managed to make the bun look quite realistic, because obviously there's a secret tool that's in Tomodachi Life Living the Dream Mii Maker that to me is quite clever, how instead of doing it manually, you can kind of find the shape in the stamp section of the Mii Maker, which is really awesome. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, for more gaming Tomodachi Life content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So bye.